Hi everyone, it's Jenny from Haphazard Book Nook, and today I'm going to talk about my most anticipated releases for 2025. Alright, so these are going to be the top 2025 book releases that I'm excited for. There's not a ton on this list, just because I didn't want to put like a giant list of like every book that's coming out. These are just the ones that I'm most interested in or that I've been looking forward to for a little while now. So the first four I'm going to do and get them out of the way are ones that a lot of people have been talking about. So the first one is Scythe and Sparrow from Brynne Weaver. I'm excited to get to this book and see if I like it as much as Butcher and Blackbird or if it was a little more flat like Leather and Lark. But either way, I liked both of those books. So I'm super excited to get to this one and see what happens in like the circus sort of environment that this is supposed to be like kind of set in, I think. The next one is going to be Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. So I haven't actually read the second book in this series yet. I have been wanting to read it, but I'm kind of like nervous because I've heard that it's not as good as Fourth Wing. So I plan on doing maybe a reread of Fourth Wing, but then reading Iron Flame and Onyx Storm at the same time when Onyx Storm comes out. The next book is going to be Caught Up by Navessa Allen. So if you are in the dark romance community, you kind of know a lot of people really liked Lights Out. So I'm really excited to see if the second book in that little series is going to be as good as the first one because I absolutely love Lights Out. I'm excited to see more of like the mafia take on the second book. All right, and then the last one that's more of a well-known book that's going to be coming out is going to be Grady Hendrix' new book, which is going to be Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. So this one I'm super excited about too. It's actually going to be one of the Love and Horror Discord Book Club book picks that Steph and I host. The link for that will be down below. So Steph from My Kind of Steph and I, we host a book club every month that we go back and forth between a horror book and a dark romance book. So this is going to be one of our picks for the first half of the year. And then the other ones, some of them are by like more popular authors, but they're ones I haven't heard a lot about. So the first one is by T. Kingfisher. It's called What Stalks the Deep. So this is supposed to be set in like a coal mine and there's like mysterious stuff sort of happening. I'm hoping that it gives kind of My Bloody Valentine, the movie sort of vibes when I get to this one. The next one is by Clay McLeod Chapman, and this one is Wake Up and Open Your Eyes. And this is about like a demonic possession that like spreads or changes hosts or something through media. So I don't know what kind of media it is, but it sounded interesting to me. So I'm interested to give it a go once it comes out. The next is going to be two Rena Kent books because I absolutely love Rena Kent. So the first one is going to be Beautiful Venom. This is like a hockey romance. And then the second one is Kiss the Villain. And this, I think says that it's like a spinoff of the Legacy of God series. So I'm really interested to see like who it's going to follow. After that is going to be Phantom by H.D. Carlton. I haven't read the other H.D. Carlton books that I own. I have like her whole Haunting Adeline series and like Satan's Affair and all those down on my bookshelf. I haven't gotten to them yet, so maybe I'll just do like a vlog of me reading like all of her books. I don't know, but I'm really interested in that one and seeing what the Phantom element's all about because I haven't actually looked into this one and what like the tropes and stuff are. The next one's by Philip Fracassi, and it is The Autumn Springs Retirement Home Massacre. So this just sounds like a good slasher, but it sounds like it's going to be with like older folks, which I think could be interesting to see like how they save themselves. And then the next one I really only chose because I saw that it's supposed to be You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight, like mixed with the movie Scream. And it is going to be How to Survive a Slasher. And it is by Justine Pusilla Winans. So all I needed to know is that it's You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight mixed with Scream, and I'm super interested in that one. The next one is another Love and Horror Book Club book, which is Polybius by Colin Armstrong. This is one where a game, like arcade game, basically makes people like obsessed with playing it, and like they just start being violent when they're not able to play it. So I know Steph and I are interested in reading this, and we're excited to get to this during the year for our book club. Next is Sour Cherry by Natalia Theodorodou. So this one I couldn't really understand what the synopsis was about, but it sounded interesting. It said something about a nanny watching like a little kid, and then like after that, like the little kid, everywhere he goes, I think like a plague follows him. So I don't know what this one's going to be about, but it sounded really interesting. The next one I have absolutely nothing about, but it has a moth on the cover, and I absolutely love moths, and that is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I'm not a huge like fantasy fan, but I am excited to give this a try and see if I like it, just because it does have a moth on it. I just love moths, so I figured I would give it a go. And then the last one is called Fan Service by Rosie Danan. This is about a actor who plays like a werewolf detective on a TV show, and then after the show gets canceled and he like stops being like the character, he ends up like waking up in like a field and stuff, and maybe turning into a werewolf himself, now that he's not playing a werewolf. And there's something about like a fan forum online that like a girl joins that like she's a super fan of his. And so I don't know if this is a romance. I don't read synopsis. That's why a lot of these I don't really know a lot about. But the werewolf actor turned possible real werewolf sounded very interesting to me. All right, so those are some of the books that I'm excited to get to in 2025 that are coming out in 2025. Hopefully none of these get pushed back, but I am super excited about these. So a lot of these are like thriller horrors, and then a couple dark romances and fantasies thrown in. So I'm really excited to get to these and try them out and see how all of these work for me. Do any of these sound good to you? Did you want to join in reading a couple of these with Steph and I on our Discord? If you'd like to, the link will be down below. Go ahead and put your most anticipated books that are going to be released in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.